The ally is a rare treasure in the corporate world. These individuals actively support their colleagues in the overall mission without seeking selfish gain. They understand that collaboration and trust make organizations stronger. They cheer on their teammates' successes and defend them when needed. Allies are reliable confidants who listen without judgment and step up to help, even when it's not part of their job. Allies maintain high ethical standards, pushing back against manipulation or unfairness they observe. Their power lies in building genuine relationships, and they often serve as informal mentors or trusted advisors. In many ways, allies make corporate politics less toxic and more about shared success. They navigate challenges with transparency, advocating not just for themselves, but for the good of the whole team. Strategists think several moves ahead in the game of corporate politics. They aren't just playing for short-term wins. They envision where the company and their careers should be in several years. Unlike typical manipulators, strategists use insight and respected influence to align their goals with organizational success. They carefully analyze situations, weighing risks and rewards before taking action. Strategists are master planners who craft alliances not out of deceit, but because they genuinely understand the value of teamwork and shared objectives. They communicate clearly but decisively, and while they may be ambitious, they do not sacrifice integrity or others' trust to get ahead. Their calm, calculated moves often pave the way for long-term stability and growth inside organizations. Connectors are the social glue holding corporate politics together. They know people across departments, hierarchies, and teams. Their greatest skill is building a network of relationships and knowing who to turn to when problems arise. Connectors serve as informal information hubs, passing on news, opportunities, and insights that can make or break projects. What sets them apart is their use of relationships to foster collaboration and inclusion rather than self-promotion. Their office presence is friendly and warm, and they help break down silos by encouraging communication between groups that might otherwise remain isolated. Connectors play a vital role in making politics work for the group's benefit, often smoothing conflicts before they escalate. Power brokers are the ultimate deal makers. Often operating behind closed doors, they wield influence in subtle and sometimes ruthless ways. Ambition drives them relentlessly, and their primary focus is securing control and advancing their personal position. They're skilled at brokering favors, swapping information, and negotiating alliances, but frequently at the expense of transparency. Power brokers may sideline ethics or fairness to ensure their influence remains unchallenged. Signature behaviors include controlling key projects, influencing promotions, and leveraging confidential information. While effective in getting results, they often breed distrust and resentment among co-workers. In many cases, their leadership style creates polarized teams or toxic environments ripe with suspicion. Gossips thrive on workplace drama, trading secrets and stirring tension. They may not hold official power, but their influence can be surprisingly destructive. By spreading rumors, speculating about others' motives, or exaggerating conflicts, they create wedges between co-workers and leadership. Office gossip works like wildfire, And even if the stories aren't true, the uncertainty fuels anxiety and reduced collaboration. Gossips often position themselves as informants with insider knowledge, which can create misplaced trust in the wrong hands. Their impact is a breakdown in communication and lowered morale, as employees become wary of confiding in one another or sharing ideas openly. Managing gossip culture is essential for healthy workplaces. Credit stealers are the classic energy drainers of corporate politics. They ride on other people's hard work, snatching praise and accolades while dodging accountability for failures. By presenting others' ideas as their own or taking credit during meetings, they damage trust and demotivate genuine contributors. The impact? Teams feel undervalued and less inclined to take initiative. Credit stealers also master the blame game, shifting fault onto others when things go wrong to protect their image. Their priority is self-preservation at all costs, undermining authentic leadership and cooperation. Spotting and addressing credit-stealing behavior is critical to preserving a culture of fairness. Synergizers are the ultimate team players who work to create harmony and shared success. More than just mediators, they actively seek win-win solutions in conflicts, emphasizing fairness, respect, and open dialogue. Synergizers encourage transparency and champion group goals above individual agendas. Their natural optimism and empathy boost morale, often inspiring colleagues to collaborate more deeply. They foster environments where diverse opinions are valued and foster innovation through inclusive teamwork. The Synergizer's presence reduces friction and makes politics constructive rather than divisive. The Saboteur is perhaps the most insidious corporate personality. Unlike open opposition, saboteurs work under the radar to derail projects, damage reputations, and weaken leadership. Their tactics include spreading misinformation, withholding critical information, or encouraging dissent. Motivated by personal grievances or sheer malice, they damage organizations without direct confrontation. Saboteurs create confusion and mistrust, making it difficult for teams to unite on shared objectives. Because of their covert nature, they are often hard to identify until significant damage is done. Handling such behavior requires vigilance, clear communication channels, and strong leadership. Advocates use corporate politics to protect others and champion positive change. They're often the moral compass within their organizations, standing up for ethics, inclusion, and fairness. Advocates push for policies that empower marginalized voices, encourage constructive feedback, and promote transparency. Their political skill lies in persuasion and resilience, balancing assertiveness with empathy. They can face resistance but persist because their goal is a better workplace for all. Advocates transform politics into a force for good. Corporate politics can either build or break organizations,